It's 8:52. A group of campaigners will protest outside the Bank of England today over a high inflation, low interest rate environment that they say is really hitting savers and pensioners. The group is called Save Our Savers. Simon Rose is the organiser of today's event. Hi, Simon.
Good morning.
Who's going to be there today? What sort of people do you represent?
Well, we represent savers, but we've issued an invitation to anybody who's actually concerned about inflation, because that's the big problem, not just for savers, but for so many people in the country, that with inflation at 5%, your money is halving in just 13 years.
Isn't the bigger problem, though, that if you put up interest rates, it's those who could least afford it who would be most severely affected?
Well, I don't think it is. It's very hard to say who's actually bearing the brunt, but certainly it's savers, who are very often people on a fixed income, people towards the end of their lives who are having to dip into their savings. They're the ones who are suffering. So I would probably argue it's the other way around. The people who are benefiting, of course, from low interest rates are the banks, who we all love, and those people who, have a mortgage and are rather happy that interest rates are low.
I know, I fully appreciate not every saver is a millionaire. I understand that, but there will be people listening who say, look, if you can save money at all, you're in a better off position than I am.
Well, part of the problem we've got is because we did not save enough as a nation. Most of our competitors that we envy are countries that actually save a great deal. We need to save more. We're in this mess because we got into debt, and the way to get out of debt is by paying down those debts and saving. If we had higher savings, we wouldn't be in this awful situation.
So specifically, what do you want to see from the Bank of England?
We want to see the bank do what it is tasked with doing, which is to bring inflation back under control. I mean, it's 5% and the target is 2%.
Exactly how, though? What would you say?
Well, they need to start saying that they are willing to target inflation and not ignore it, and that they could see that interest rates might go up again.
Right.
We've got gilt yields so low now that the pension funds are struggling terribly. We really just have they've painted themselves into a corner, and they need to at least say that they're going to move out of it.
By how much would you raise them and how quickly?
We would not want to see them raised quickly. We'd want to see them move up slowly so that people can adjust, because we believe that if they don't do that, they are going to find interest rate rises forced upon them, and that will hurt everybody. And
it's going to have a bit of a musical theme. I know this protest this morning. Nettie Robinson is there with you. Morning, Nettie.
Good morning.
You've written a song in aid of the protesters, haven't you?
Well, it's not my work. This is the work of Simon Rose. He's been writing songs, but you'll recognise the tune of this one.
Give us a blast.
You better be brave, you better not cry, you better not save, I'm telling you why. Mervyn King is coming to town. He's making a list, checking a lot, he's gonna find out who's saving or not. Mervyn King is coming to town.
Ba-ba-dee-da. Pow. There we are.
Nettie, thank you. Thanks to Simon Rose as well.
Thank you.
And Nettie Robinson, he'll be lending her voice to the campaign. Save Our Savers a bit later on today.